Thank you. All right, so let's now start today's presentation with a little bit of an introduction. Let's think about a project manager who started their career a couple of decades ago. They learned that organizations need outputs and outcomes from projects. Therefore, at that point, the project manager's job was mainly to manage things like scope, time, cost, and quality in order to deliver what the organizations needed. This was called the Triple Constraint. Then, over the years, these project managers have been gradually introduced to several old and new methods and techniques, such as waterfall, the critical path method, earned value, Six Sigma, the critical chain method, and Lean, among many others. These were expected to help them in making projects more efficient and effective in delivering outputs and outcomes. Then, at some point, they were told that organizations actually look no longer for outputs and outcomes only, but for benefits and value too. Then, in order to ensure that outputs and outcomes enable the realization of benefits and the consequent creation of value, they had to expand their knowledge into other topics such as business change management, business strategy, and value management. And then, more recently, these same project managers were told that they still got to do all that, but now they must do that in an agile manner. Based on this story, it sounds like these project managers have been expected to continuously learn about lots of different techniques in order to do their job well. It may sound a little bit daunting for a starter and even for a more experienced professional, but you're probably asking me now what a PMO has to do with all that. Well, I would like to answer this question. I would start by comparing an organization with a zoo, which is the comparison made by Offer Zwickel and Jack Meredith in the article Who is Who in the Project Zoo. In a zoo, we can find several different animals like bears, tigers, elephants, eagles, horse, and others. I would probably want to be a lion who is the king of the forest, or maybe an eagle that sees everything from above. So which animal would you want to be? Well, jokes aside, similarly to a zoo, in an organization, we've got actually lots of different roles. So as you can see in the screen, we have lots of different roles working in project management, and each of these roles will have their own responsibilities. This same article, it identifies 10 key roles, which include sponsor, project manager, program manager, project owner, user, champion, funder, project steering committee, project team, and project management office, or PMO. So in this scenario, although the role of the PMO varies depending on the needs of each organization, it is a group that typically standardizes the project-related governance process and supports project managers in relation to project management methodologies, tools, and techniques. Therefore, the PMO is directly involved with the issue presented in the previous slide, because it normally helps the organization to select the right set of tools and techniques. And then it is normally responsible for guiding, supporting, and controlling their appropriate utilization all across the organization. But this is not an easy task. Each of the roles involved in project management end up having sets of responsibilities associated to them that vary from organization to organization and even from department to department within the same organization. Because of that, the same article found that the inconsistent use of the terminology regarding roles and responsibilities in the field of project management has led not to just confusion and miscommunication, but also reduced accountability, ineffective stakeholder management, and absentee benefits management, which results in organizations not being very effective in managing benefits realization. Therefore, the type of complexities that I presented in both of the previous slides can make project teams less likely to be successful in doing their jobs and in enabling the realization of benefits. Then, I ask you, is this scenario familiar to any of you? I believe that many of you might have experienced some of these issues in your organizations, like too many techniques, too many roles, inconsistency, confusion, ineffective communication. And the PMOs are normally made responsible for sorting these out and making projects succeed. Since I first heard about project management, which was over a couple of decades ago, I know of organizations establishing project program and portfolio office to support their change initiatives in various ways. However, many times these PMO functions ended up becoming very bureaucratic and therefore seen by both project teams and project stakeholders just as a hurdle to project delivery. Instead of helping to resolve the problem, the PMOs were seen as making things even harder, even more difficult than they were already. And now I ask, how would a PMO professional feel in that scenario? What do you think? Well, with lots of things to learn and to do, in environments where priorities change all the time and finding hard to succeed, how would you feel? Would you feel sad, overwhelmed, depressed, or would you desperately ask for help? Maybe you would feel fine, but many others would struggle in that kind of situation.
Hi there, hope you enjoyed that last clip. My name is Michael Maludis, and if you'd like to watch the full 60 minutes of that last webcast, while also gaining complete unlimited access to our entire library of IT learning, simply visit our subscribe page at greatpro.org/subscribe. Unlimited annual access is $199 per year, but if you use the coupon code LEARN2EARN, you can drop that membership fee to just $149. That's less than $13 per month for unlimited access to over 1,000 hours of on-demand career development, covering the entire spectrum of IT management best practices, including business analysis and requirements, software development, quality and testing, risk management, process improvement, project management, and even digital transformation. But your membership doesn't just give you unlimited access to our vast learning library. You also get free access to our mobile app, as well as direct access to our network of over 300 of the world's leading IT consultants, all of whom are dedicated to putting practical knowledge at your fingertips so that you can learn more and earn more. I hope you will join me in becoming a member of the Great IT Professional and advancing your career with us. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above so that you get notified whenever we publish new free webcasts each week of the year. Thank you for your time and best wishes for your continued success.